Yes. Yes. Bye. Hey, that's when we press. Back up. Yeah. Oh boy.
It's just
Samson, come.
I feel like we're a step back and a step, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I mean, with dog training, it's a mindset thing, right? So you kind of have to be in a mindset that you never really take a step back. And I know it's easier said than done. The mindset you have to be in that you don't take a step back, right? There's gonna be days where it's harder than others. There's struggles.
Okay.
But those are the days where you take it easier, you know? Everything about training a puppy is setting them up for success. Like I said, it's easier said than done, but there shouldn't be days where you take a step back.
Okay.
Because
it's
the days
lighter on his training.
Well, it's just hard, you know, sometimes there are off days, right?
Okay.
And like when there are off days, then we know not to push too hard.
Okay.
And this is just because he's a puppy right now. He's 8 months old, right? When he's an adult, there is no, I mean, we can push through the hard days, right? But right now as a puppy, we want him to find training fun on all facets, right? So if there's a time where it's not fun because he's struggling and y'all are getting frustrated, like I said, do something super easy and then move on and try again in a couple hours. Hey, come on. Yes, yes, good boy, good boy. So let's try to put him in the place right here. And then, yeah, I just want y'all to put him in the place real quick. So remember, we say things once, right? One way you can get him on the place, because this is slightly new, right? You can use his momentum to your advantage. So you can dance with him a little bit, right? Hey, yes, yes. And then we'll have him step over because he didn't get all four on. Yes, good boy. Hey. Yes. Hey, hey. Yes. Oh yeah, and places plots, right?
Yeah.
Plots. Yes. We're gonna get all four on. You're not that big. Yes. Yes. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Free. Good boy. Hey. Plots. Yes. Good. Good boy. And remember, when we're telling them to do something, we're not asking them questions. It's a command. That's the kind of mindset, right? We're telling him to do something. We're not like, can you please come over here and do this? You know, it's, hey, come over here and do this. Yes.
Okay, I'll give you that, yes.
All right, free, and then do it again. That's okay. That's okay. You can turn around, come right back. You saw what I was doing, right? I was dancing a little bit. There it is. There it is. Good. Nice. Ooh, I like that. Yes, yes, that's great. Perfect. All right, cool. Now we can, so you release him. Now we'll do the little recall game. All right, cool, release him. Samson, come. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Free. All right, we'll just let him be distracted for a second. Here you go. All right, you do it. Yep, call him. He knows it.
Samson. Pop.
Yep, now do pops. There you go. Yeah. Now be animated when he's coming to you. Yeah. Yes. All right. There you go. All right. Nice. Yep. Yes. All right, so when you do the pressure, right, I don't want your arms all the way up here, right?
Okay.
When we are, I'll show you again. When we are, let's hold it this way. When we're walking with them, you do want it to be loose. Like I said, you want it to be loose. So if you're walking, you do want to have slack in the leash. But when you ask them to do something, you can bring your hand closer down.
Okay.
Right? And then you can bring it right here. Hey, sit. Hey, sit. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. All right. So when you're doing the sit, I don't want you doing this.
Okay, so
I want you to bring it down, do it right here. There it is. Yes. All right, do that like 3 more times, right? Make sure you say free whenever you break. Yes, I love that.
Samson. Plus.
There it is. There it is. Perfect. Good.
Free.
Perfect. All right, cool. When we're gonna bring dogs out, right, when you get him to do those things, I want your energy to be neutral. Okay, so the reason for that is because high energy is what creates fights or uncertainty. So a high energy, the only thing that creates a dog fight is a high energy dog coming to a dog that doesn't like a high energy, or 2 high energy dogs coming together. And so we play a part in where their energy level is, right? So I have dogs that are reactive and aggressive, right? And so when I'm teaching them, and I'm teaching their family, we have to kind of be a little militant with them. So if I have a reactive dog and we bring them out in public, they're not allowed, they have to earn their ability to be free and explore. Until they earn that, there is no real exploration. It's like all work. So basically, if I have a reactive dog, they're gonna be in a sit most of the time.
Okay.
Sit. But the thing about it is sits. If I have a reactive dog, we put them in a sit and somebody walks by and the dog doesn't react, the families are like, oh my God, yes, right? But that's the wrong energy to bring,
Right.
because you already have a high energy
Say
dog.
good and just
Yeah,
kinda-
you just want to be like, hey, good boy, good, free. It's harder, it takes practice, but the energy that you give him is the energy he's gonna,
So it's like
take
the
off.
energy with the kids.
yeah. I mean, if
'Cause
you're,
the baby, he's like wide open,
uh-huh,
and he knows.
yep,
So he can,
good boy. He knows,
Yeah.
so he knows how to use the energy that you're giving him. So in the situation when we're bringing the dogs out, we want everything to be a neutral, low energy. So even if he does something that's impressive, like listening to you with the dog around, I want you to just be like, good boy. And you don't even have to pet him, because a pet passes a lot of energy. You can do a quick pet like this, but for the most part, I want you to rely on treats or your voice.
Okay.
Hey, Klutz. Yes. Sits. Yes. Good boy. Yes. I love that. That's good. That's good. All right, cool. So that's what I'm gonna ask y'all to do. I'm gonna bring the dog out. I'm gonna be around, at a distance. He's gonna be interested, right? When he's first interested, don't do anything. Let him smell. If he starts barking, that's when you say and put him in a sit. After you do a correction, put him in a sit, release him, let him smell again, right? We want to have clear criteria for what gives a correction, right? A correction isn't given if he's just interested, right? The correction is given if he does unwanted behavior like a bark or a lunge, okay? So it has to be clear.
So any bark.
Yeah, any crazy, like he might bark once, that's okay. If he goes, hur, 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 that's when we correct, okay?
Okay.
I know, bud. I know, he was like, what the bark? But we have to be clear. We have to be really clear, right? We don't want any confusion on what he can and can't do.
Okay.
Like I said, this is gonna be, his first time meeting another dog for real? All right, so we don't want to have it be a bad experience. The only thing we want to have clear is you cannot lunge or bark. All right, you can smell, you can look. We're not gonna ask too much of him for the first, minute. We're gonna let him smell, look, right? After a minute passes, now we're gonna ask him to do some obedience.
Okay.
Okay?
So just let him sit there and
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. Like I said, it's just about doing commands. Artist. Come here. Sit. Yeah. Sit. Hey. Sit. Yes. With me. Artist, sit. Hey, sit. Yes. Let's go. Good. Yeah, I mean, this is his first few dogs, so I get it. He's trying to figure out how to interact with them, right? Artist, sit. Hey, sit. Yes. Good boy. Good. All right, so we're not gonna let them play right away. I'm gonna let him smell his butt though. All right. I know. Put him back on the place. Hey, Artie. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Hey, let him live. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. I know. Yep, put him back on the place. Good boy. Wait. Good boy. Yep. All right, how about this? Remove the place. I'll throw it away. Throw it out here. We don't need that right now. Artist. I know. You don't like when I grab you like that. All right, bring him closer. Okay, artist. Yes. Stand. Can you stand? Yes. Back up. Yeah, good boy. Back up. Yes, good boy. Hey. Yes, good boy. Sit. Yes. Good sit. Good boy. Good sit. Yeah, just keep walking. Yeah, just keep walking. Good boy. Good sit. Good. Yeah, just walk in circles around us. Good boy. Good sit. Good sit. Good sit.
You're okay. Come on.
Good sit. Good sit. Here, let's switch. Sit.
Hey. That sits. Okay.
He drools a lot. I'm so sorry. Artist. Hey. Sit. He's our first. I made some mistakes with him, but I learned from him. But he's still a good boy at the end of the day.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Sit.
Yeah, don't even touch him.
Hello. Oh, don't touch him. Okay.
Nah.
I don't know if that would help.
Nah, it does not. The touching just makes him higher and higher. That's why I was saying with some of my reactive dog clients, I tell them do not touch your dog, even when they do something good, because it just takes them up.
So like just ignore him.
Yeah, I mean, ignore him. Yeah, for sure. Good boy. But you can tell him good. Good boy.
Good.
Come on, Sandra.
Good.
Let's go. Sits. Yes, good boy. Free. I would say to keep practicing at the house, in the backyard. I always say like this right here is like high school, right? You remember I said inside the house, elementary school, in your backyard, middle school. This is high school, right? So if the down isn't automatic in elementary school and middle school, it's not gonna work in high school, and definitely not college. Yeah. Right. So maybe this next week I will focus on it because that is a powerful command. It's the most submissive they could be in a down position, especially in a down position around other dogs. He's being completely submissive. Like he's putting his body at risk because I told him to do it down because there's another dog right there. Right. Good boy. But when you can get that, that's how you know you have a dog that you can trust, right? And that you can call off if anything happens, hey, artist, down. Yes, good boy. I'll bring out another girl though, and we'll do the same thing, shorter amount of time. We might be able to let them play, but this girl I bring out is our high energy dog. So she's the one that, she's like a crackhead a little bit. Yeah. So, bring. Yep. Yeah, she's our sweet girl. But she's definitely the one that makes me realize, like, I get to resonate with a lot of my clients with her because she is just super high energy.
Hi, baby.
Louise. Yes, good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Sit. Good. Good. Good girl, Louise. Hey, place. Yes. Good girl. All right. Good. Good girl. Good sit. Good girl. Good sit. Louise. Yes. Sit. Yes. Good girl. Good girl.
A few moments later.